Diana from BeMommyWithStyle.com, and welcome to today's video. We are going to talk all about those 2025 affordable fashion trends, and we have a whole guide over on the blog putting together a number of different outfits to share with you some of our top trend favorites for the new year. So I'm really excited about this. This is kind of like an annual thing of putting together these outfits, and I wanted to do this video to share some ideas with you, what those top 10 trends are, and also how to style them in your wardrobe for the upcoming year without breaking the bank and with clothing pieces that are actually wearable. So I'm pretty passionate about finding items that are actually conducive to real life. So I'm a mom, I live in the suburbs, and as I think a majority of the people that read my blog or watch me here on YouTube also kind of live a life where you want to have special outfits, but they also need to meet real life. So I definitely try to mix items that are affordable fashion, those items that are under $100, and then mix in some nice items that are maybe kind of a high-low theory where you have a nice handbag, a pair of shoes that you can really get some wear out of them and wear them for multiple seasons, and you can mix and match them with different outfits. So today I wanted to share some outfit ideas for 2025 and how you can mix and match these looks with items that you already have in your wardrobe with some new items that are from Amazon or other affordable fashion places that you can create these looks on your own. So the first trend from our top 10 list is monochromatic looks, and I already started diving into this at the end of 2024. I got some really nice blazers that I was enjoying wearing for the holiday season and just happened to actually start pairing them with just a slightly different shade, but in the same shade, like a cream and a beige or a green and a darker green sort of set where it was this monochromatic look, and I think that's going to continue for 2025. It's a really kind of upscale way to use affordable fashion items and make your look really polished very quickly. So I love those monochromatic looks and just mixing and matching those neutrals to give you a base for your wardrobe. The next one on our 2025 top 10 fashion trends is earth inspired color palettes. So it's going to be really big for the upcoming year for both fashion and home decor. But for fashion, you're going to find items that definitely mimic that Pantone color of the year, the Mocha Mousse. But then also, I'm really loving the sky inspired items, lots of great rich greens, sages, and then even a few kind of floral patterns and pinks that are mixed in. So it's very earth inspired. Gemstones are going to be a popular item over the next year. So really harkening back to those rich seasonal tones, and then also just being inspired by nature around us. And I love that. I already kind of tend to dress that way anyway, so I'm definitely going to be leaning into that trend. The third trend coming out of that they're sort of earth tones, but really that mixture of deep reds and that Mocha Mousse color for the year. So the browns and the reds, they play really well together. I've also paired deep reds and pinks together on the blog. I think that's going to be big in the spring, and I really love this kind of use of the deep reds as kind of like a pop of color against a more neutral color. I think it's a really neat look, and one that I'm definitely going to be using a lot in the spring with kind of more neutral pinks and beiges. Number 4, another big trend for this upcoming year is kind of continuing on from the past year, but I'm excited to see the reinvigoration of Fringe. If you guys watch me over on my handbag channel, you know that I love Balenciaga bags with the fringe hanging off them, the original set that was from basically over a decade ago now, but that was like my jam for quite some time. So I'm excited to see that kind of 70s boho chic element come back in. I love a bit of fringe and just some different accents to kind of liven up leather. I think that's a really nice accent. And then also suede. There's a lot of synthetic suedes. If you don't want to wear real suede out there, is going to be making a comeback throughout the year actually, and a lot of different wearable variations. So definitely we'll be mixing in fringe to my outfits for sure, and a little bit more suede than usual. Number 5 for our top trends for 2025 is actually really an interesting one, and it's asymmetrical cuts. So for the past couple years in these smock dresses, the one shoulder has been getting more and more popular. You're gonna see a lot more of those one shoulder cut dresses. And then also there's a lot of shirt options starting to pop up that are cut at these kind of asymmetrical lines, maybe a little bit more unexpected than just a straight across line. And you're gonna have more interesting options like that. So even like the cardigan that I recently got from Grace Karen, where it didn't just use regular buttons, and it had these really interesting kind of gemstone buttons on there that had jagged edges and were asymmetrical. I think you're gonna find more details like that in both the accents of the buttons and also the cut of the clothing pieces themselves. That's a really fun trend to kind of mix in. Probably wouldn't put a lot of money into it because I'm pretty certain it's probably just going to be like 25, 26 type of trend, but still a fun one to kind of mix into your wardrobe anyways. Number 6 on our top trends is relaxed denim. So I am the one millennial in the world that was kind of glad to see skinny jeans go away. I have definitely leaned into the relaxed denim, and in fact I'm going to be getting some even wider leg denim pieces this upcoming year. I am short, in case you didn't know that about me, so the one tough thing with wide denim is a lot of times it tends to be very oversized and drag the ground, so be very baggy, very long. But the nice thing is there are some retailers that are affordable, like American Eagle Jeans, that do make jeans in a number of different lengths. So even if you're short like me, and if you need a range of sizes, like my daughter that wears a 00 can even get pants there. She wears a 00 short. It's nice because there's all those different lengths and extended sizing, both to the larger sizes and the smaller sizes from someplace like American Eagle. So I'm loving the oversized denim, and I'm glad that I can finally find denim that is the right length also, because I definitely had some baggy jeans in the 90s that were way too long and the bottoms of them just got shredded to pieces. Number 7 on our top trends is sheer fabrics, and I've seen a little bit more of this the past year or so, and I think you're going to start seeing more and more of it mixed in with the tulle skirts and kind of the lace overlay dresses and all of those sorts of things. Lots of dresses right now on Amazon that have the sheer sleeves, kind of a sheer layer on top of them, really flowy, really nice and soft, perfect for Valentine's Day. So for special occasions, I'm going to look at adding some of those items in, and there's some really nice dress options and also cardigan options to be able to use this trend to your advantage and just have a really neat outfit to mix into your wardrobe. Number 8 for our top trends for 2025 is oversized handbags. So I'm going to be talking all about handbag trends over on my handbag channel, but I did want to mention this trend because it is in our top 10 list. But then also I'm excited to see some vintage bags swing back around. So I have been looking back up some vintage style bags, and I'll share a video about that over on my handbag channel. But the larger style bags are coming back into the trend, which I'm super excited about that. They're just really functional. So a big oversized tote, and then these bags that are more of like a hobo shape. You can even find that asymmetrical shape over in the handbag world as well too. And I'm excited to see those trends kind of swing back around, like not just Balenciaga bags. I've been looking up vintage bags from Lisba's Kind, which has great leather bags. You can even get like an Anthropology and places like that. And I've been loving those kind of added details like studs and fringe and just a little bit more room. So you have all of the room to carry all of your essentials, and then maybe like a book or a scarf also. It's kind of nice to have a bit of an oversized bag, and I'm excited to see them swing back around. I'm still going to be using my crossbody bags. They're not going to be completely out, but this is definitely a trend I'll be leaning into and just mixing in some larger bags here and there. The next trend for 2025, which never really goes out for me, but it's animal prints. I love animal prints. I'm kind of a sucker for animal prints. I just love a great zebra print or a nice leopard print. I have a lot of different items in my wardrobe, everything from dresses to cardigans that are different animal prints, and you're going to see a lot of variety of options in the upcoming year. So maybe even extending beyond those, some really great shoes, some watches and jewelry options. and purses that also have animal print on them. So there's a lot of different ways that you can incorporate it. I kind of feel like a certain level of animal print never really completely goes out of style. So there's a really kind of classic way to do this as well too. So I'm definitely going to be leaning into the animal print accessories and adding some more of those in my wardrobe. And I'm excited that animal print has not got put on the out list because it's always one of my favorites to use as like a little accent. Rounding out our top 10 trends for 2025 are modernized classics. So you're going to see those kind of classic details like a classic blazer or a classic pair of pumps, but you're going to see them kind of modernized rather than the kind of frumpy, like if you think of the 80s, a blazer or heels from there, you're going to see different textures. So like for instance, I've already seen pop up some raffia heels. They look really, really great with like a texture, maybe a little bit wider, chunky heel, just kind of different updates to change those looks of the heel, some tips, you know, that are metallic, all those sorts of things, just kind of update it, especially in the material. I'm seeing different materials being added in as an option in affordable fashion. And then for blazers, you know, blazers have kind of had a minute here where they are making a stronger comeback. And I'm also kind of seeing more materials being used, more styles being used. So rather than the straight, you know, kind of classic blazer with the one button and all of that, you have a lot of different options now where there's lapels that run really, really long and different cuts where it kind of juts in a lot and then fans back out. Not quite a peplum, but you know, kind of reminiscent of that. There's no lapel blazers. There's a lot of different options right now. So you're going to see those classics like blazers and heels, linen pants. You're going to just see them modernized a little bit and then put into the affordable fashion arena with those little bit of a twist on those modernized classics. So hopefully you enjoyed this look at the top 10 trends for 2025. There's a lot of good things happening. I'm excited about the gemstones and the earth tones. I'm going to be wearing all of the sage and pink. So head over to bemommywithstyle.com to take a look at our 2025 fashion trends for affordable fashion. And we also have some articles coming out with some pink outfit ideas, sage outfit ideas, Valentine's Day outfits. All of those are right around the corner if they're not posted already. And I'm super excited about the trends this year. They feel very wearable. They feel very accessible. And it just is a really comfortable year, I think, for fashion, which is much needed, I think. So let me know if you've been putting some of these trends into your wardrobe already. And thanks for watching today. Have a great day.